Welcome, Blessed Tribe. So today is another video. So today's video is going to be about tips for happiness. So I got these tips because God gave me the instruction, Jessica, write down, about 10 of your good qualities. You flow through those pretty easily, like your strengths, things that you bring to the team. But then when you get to your things you need improvements on, which are your weaknesses, you're kind of like, I don't really know. You know about five, but when you start getting to 10 and 11, you're like, I don't really know. I think I'm good. So, no. God told me to turn those things, areas of improvement, into a video. So, if you can read between the lines, I guess you'll figure out some of my areas of improvement. So, and these are things that I personally do or try to do to offset all the strengths, like the eagle-like spirit. Sometimes the eagle-like spirit can be very dominating, can be very authoritative, can mean no business, take no prisoners, things like that. If you have that eagle spirit, and it's no coincidence that I have like a fresh little eagle on my cup. Let me take a sip. So yeah, if you have that eagle spirit, sometimes you can come off a little harsh or a little heartless to certain people who have those passive and timid and stuff that you like. Listen, I don't even got no patience for that. I'm trying to soar, I'm trying to excel, I'm trying to dominate. But sometimes you can take that overboard and it can become a weakness if you don't learn how to off balance it. So some of the things that I struggle with or that I am improving on is patience. It's practicing being more observant. So when you're being more observant, you have to be more quiet. So sometimes I like to be a chatterbox, and that's just because I like to share all the goodness and wealth and joy and patience and love and prosperity and abundance of the kingdom. But sometimes God is telling me, and encouraging you. Sometimes we have to stop talking so much. I know Latoya made a whole video about shutting up. Women, we get on dates and we tell all our business and we go to the rooftop and tell some of our personal business. And what I have found with that is if you over talk in a conversation or if you over commit to somebody who's not that invested in you, soon as they get a chance, they're going to use that information about your household, about your marriage, about your kids, about your finances, about your personality. They're going to use that against you. So don't give the enemy no tools. Sometimes it's very important to be observant, talk less, and use more verbal language. Like sometimes now that I am using my voice for the purpose I was giving it, because so many people tell me, Jessica, it's in your voice, it's in your voice, it's in your voice. And that's the thing that the enemy has tried to destroy my entire childhood, my entire life. Everybody say, I haven't seen you in 10 years, but I knew as soon as I heard your voice that was you. So whatever you kind of are insecure about, or it's not your favorite part of your body or your gift or whatever, that's the thing that's going to attract people to make a difference in the kingdom. So use nonverbal language, especially if you are a content creator or you are creative, you sing, don't talk unless necessary. God would say, listen, rest. Because when I need you to stand up and I need you to have that voice, when I watch Sarah Jakes all the time, her voice go in and out. Because God knows, soon as she turn up, soon as she turn the volume up in her microphone, she gonna go off. So it's the same thing with other people who have gifts of your voice. Even if your voice isn't your gift, don't give the enemy no tools. Have some quiet time. Look with your eyes. Listen with two ears. And don't speak too much. Speak only when necessary. Be friendly to people, but a lot of nonverbal language will definitely work also. A beautiful smile. What does that mean? Hello, how are you? I acknowledge you as a human being passing me in the airport, in the grocery store, wherever, but you don't just have to be like, hey girl, how you doing? Mm-mm. Or you could just nod. It seems kind of weird, but just a smile. I rarely speak to people in the grocery store. I just smile at them. You know. All right. So, do activities alone. This will allow you to be able to find yourself. This will allow you to be able to learn what you like to eat, what makes you happy, what activities you want to do. Just go do them. Be like Nike, just do it. It allows you more time to meditate. So when you are doing activities that bring you joy, you're by yourself, so you can just talk to God 5 minutes in the car before you go pick up your kids from daycare. While you're out getting groceries, just allow God to just marinate through you. Let the Holy Spirit just work, and you will get something like this morning. I got all of this by meditating, and it comes like instantly, but you got to be quiet. Turn on some jazz music to kind of mellow the spirit out so that you can actually set the tone. Light an incense, light a candle, dim the lights, open the blinds, whatever you need to do to try to get the Holy Spirit flowing through you, to lower some of those stimuli that we have: social media, YouTube, internet, Facebook, whatever. Do some things by yourself to help quiet your mind. And sometimes people, may judge me or whatever, but I may listen to like some rap music. I love Lil Baby. Even though we kind of live two different lives, he has a gift. And that gift gets to different people in different areas of their life. But I heard him sing a song and it said the lease is up. Out of all the mess going on in the song, that's what the Holy Spirit got to me. Your lease is up. And I have been implying that so much in my life, and I implore it to you today. When people leases up, they got to go. Cut them cords. They're not going to be able to use that manipulative, shark-like, leech-like spirit that they've been able to use to get over on you. Whew. Quiet your mind. Get some headphones. We back on do activities alone to bring you more happiness and joy and peace in your life. So, yeah, turn on some soft music. If you need to kind of get your vibrations high, listen to some rap music, but trying to kind of switch it up. I like to have like an array of music. I go like from gospel to trap to jazz to rain. Yeah, like, the Eagle Spirit, we can flow in different rooms and know how to pull positivity from that and use it for our good, for the kingdom. So, set healthy boundaries. So, I just talked on my other video all about how to set healthy boundaries. Say it nicely. Your tone and people, that's what I have the hardest time with. People do not know how to take me because I'm so bubbly, I'm so outgoing, I'm so, rough and rugged and soft and all that at the same time. I'm just a bundle of joy. And so are you. You got different areas in your life that make you whole, that make you who you are. Say it nicely. Even if you got that grit, even if you got that ego, even if you got that authoritative, dominating spirit, even if you soft and, cotton ball and nice, and you still got to say it in a nice way where people can say, yeah, she means business. Like, don't do that to her. She don't like that. But say it right away. Don't wait. Don't wait till the fifth incident and then say something. Say something right away. Say it very nicely. Don't let that negative spirit get into you. Just say it. I don't like it when you do that. Can you not do that? I don't talk to you like that, so I don't want you to talk to me like that. Oh, I don't treat you like that, so I don't want you to treat me like that. No, I don't yell at my daughter and cuss at my daughter like that, so you can't do that. You have to kind of correct people in a nice and calm way. When you're setting healthy boundaries, examine to find the mutual things that you can find, the mutual aspects of your relationship. See if you are getting as much as you're receiving. You're getting as much as you're giving. Don't hang around people that exhaust your energy, your resources, your opportunities. They get you off focus. It's like y'all not even on the same page. So it's like, why are you even talking to this person? Remember, be quiet and listen. So examine, if y'all got anything in common. Even if you find something in common, they could be using that commonality, that thing y'all got in common, for the good and not for good, like you trying to use it. Y'all just flow with me, okay? and allow nobody to treat you less than. When people start figuring out that they can just talk to you in a kind of way, use a specific tone with you in a kind of way, they're going to keep doing it. So don't allow nobody to treat you like that, because it's going to eventually begin to irritate your spirit. And people think that, oh, she got an attitude, oh, she, just so particular. No, it's a spiritual thing. When you allow somebody to run up in your spiritual area and you don't put any defenses up or any type of language to say, no, I just can't tolerate that, you will start feeling some type of way. And it begins to eventually mentally mess with your mind, your self esteem, your confidence, and your ability to be able to thrive and soar in the kingdom. So I don't care who it is. I don't care what type of relationship or codependency you got on this person, or you think this person is more above than you are. Nobody is above God. Nobody is above the Holy Spirit. Don't let nobody talk to you crazy. Period. Okay? So another thing that you can do to improve your happiness is to smile. So like I just said, that nonverbal language, smiling. Sometimes I walk around like a smiling person all day, and people like, what is wrong with her? She just smiling because I'm happy. I'm full of joy. I'm full of love. I'm full of patience and abundance, everlasting love, all of that good stuff. So don't let nobody keep you negative and in the dark. No, that's where the devil wants you at, because you can't thrive there. You can't do nothing in the dark and depression, full of anxiety and low self-esteem. Don't let nobody think that that's a good place to be. Absolutely not. So keep laughing. When you're laughing, you're doing what? Smiling. And if you like your skin to not have wrinkles, frowning increases your chances of having wrinkles in your later age. And they say laugh to keep from crying. So sometimes y'all may see me laugh about serious stuff, but that's just my defense, because I'm not going to let nothing deter me from what I'm supposed to be doing and what my responsibilities are and what I'm supposed to get on here and press play and say. So somebody could have just went off on me before I got on the video. I'm not going to let that distract me. That's a distraction. That's what the devil wants you to stay distracted, angry, frustrated. Absolutely not. Keep laughing and, pray to God about it later. Be around happy people. Don't just sit around no mopey people all day. People that want to talk about your past. People that want to talk about who having a baby by who doing what. No. Get around some happy people that's purchasing homes, fixing their credit. All of my friends listen, and they know when they watch this video, it's nothing but the real. Listen, how we improving today? I have a girlfriend. She's like a credit expert. She will print stuff off. She know how to get stuff to mail the credit bureaus. She's like, girl, let me tell you about this. Oh, I got my husband started a business doing this. My other girlfriend, oh, I know how to invest money doing this. I spoke with a broker. I have another auntie that's like, oh, we're all into, her cleaning business. I got a referral for you. I have the masseuse to say, yeah, like as I'm massaging her body, like I'm pulling stuff and pulling toxic stuff from people's bodies. I have another person, drink your water. Don't let nobody talk to you crazy. Don't let no man cheat on you. Everybody that I got in my circle that I talk to on a daily, consistent basis, they are sewing into me. They got stuff that I need. I got stuff that they need. I'm always bringing something to the table. Don't keep sitting at tables where you bringing the chicken, the turkey, the bacon, the cabbage. You bringing everything. Absolutely not. That's going to tear you out. That's going to wear you out and tear you out too. Your money, your resources. You're going to be like, listen, the mutual aspects. What am I getting out of this? And somebody irritated your spirit when you got to say, listen, what am I getting out of this? Absolutely nothing. Bye. God bless you. God bless you and bye. I love you. God bless you and bye. Latoya Okia. All right. So ways to keep smiling. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to watch the comedy show with Monique on Netflix. And that's going to be my way to depress. Nobody's here. I have time, energy, space. So I'm about to just do me. Laugh. I'm about to watch this comedy show. I'm going to find the Holy Spirit going to show me something on that comedy show that I'm going to be able to come back on here and tell y'all about. That's just how it works. So don't be so churchy, so religious that you can't do nothing fun, that you can't express yourself, that you can't be serious and funny and have like the whole package. All right. So, and I don't know why. That's just been on my spirit, and I know why. I know why. It's been on my spirit about how to correct unwanted behavior. The same thing about these boundaries. Listen, maybe I should be the boundary queen, the mental health guru, the boundary queen, whatever y'all want to call me. So, how to correct unwanted behavior? Say something directly to the person. And I always emphasize timing is everything, tone, language, the way you look somebody dead right here. Or pick one eye to look at and look them dead in their face and tell them what you got to tell them in a kind, respectful way. People do not know how to take a person that can compose themselves, say something very intellectually or just very straightforward, no attitude, no animosity, you have no grudges, you're not mad at all, but you're just speaking your truth and you're letting people know, absolutely not, you will not talk to me like that. And if they continue to do it, then you know what you got to do. You got to cut the cord and get missing, because you're going to eventually, it's going to bring you out of character, and that's not what the kingdom wants. Never smile at unwanted behavior. So if you see a guy at the grocery store, he's sizing you up and he's looking at you like a piece of steak, don't sit there and no, you would, like, better. And don't even look at him. Just look at them like, what? And then just keep moving. And even if somebody give you a compliment, you can say, hey, they can say, hey, beautiful. And you could just say, you don't even have to say anything. So, don't be rude to people giving you compliments and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, if they're doing it in a negative way, unwanted behavior, don't smile at stuff like that. If somebody just stepped on your toe, you're not going to say, oh, thank you for stepping on my toe. You're going to say, excuse me, you just like stepped on my toe. Or the person with common sense is going to say, excuse me, I didn't mean to do it. And you're going to say, okay, I understand. Just, don't let that happen every Thursday. If a person stepping on your toe every Thursday, they meaning to do it. If a person is got something to say up to you every time you see them, they meaning to say that to you, because they see the spirit, the eagle-like spirit inside of you. So they're like a shark. They're trying to find your weakness and attack, but don't let that happen. Never smile. Avoid speaking to that person if possible. Now, sometimes if you're in a work environment, y'all go to church together or wherever, you live with the person and they have gotten on your nerves or they've done something that you don't want them to do. You can't avoid talking to them, but just don't be as friendly or as inviting as you normally would. Put some space in between that person to let them know, since that last incident, I didn't appreciate what you did, but I'm going to give you a little space to correct yourself. And then when you come back to me like you got some sense, man, you can move forward. And remember to follow the chain of commands when somebody has taken their behavior too far as, on a job. Because I had that personal experiences. Follow the command. And when the people refuse to follow their own commands and policies that they got in place, make a formal complaint. And then give your grievances over to God. That's what God told me to do. Do not fight people who are dishonest, disloyal, liars, and just not doing the right thing in the kingdom. Doing unwanted behaviors after you have followed the chain of commands. Do not go toe-to-toe with these people. Make sure that you give your grievances over to God, because God already told us people that do not do the right thing will not be able to get anything in God's kingdom, will not inherit the kingdom. So don't worry about trying to rectify the situation yourself. That's going to burn your energy out, get you all distracted. And it's better to let your haters or people that have treated you wrong see how God elevate people who do know what to do in the kingdom. Don't go back and forth with somebody who is treating you not the way that God said you're supposed to be treated, and the way that we're supposed to treat one another, with integrity, with respect. You should not have to be treated unfairly. And then when you do the things that you're supposed to do, you get no results. Stuff like that. Don't rumble in the sheets with the enemy. Their job is to kill your joy, kill your spirit. And the moment they do that, they'll be on to the next prey. So don't let them distract you and get you off your purpose. Just know that they will never inherit what God has in the kingdom. That's his word, not mine. All right. The sixth thing you can do to be more happier in the kingdom Be more happier in the kingdom is be yourself. I got a call coming in. All right. So another thing you can do to be happy in the kingdom is be yourself. Dismiss the need to please. Oprah Winfrey talked about that, how like when she got all this money, she had cousins and aunties and uncles. Jay-Z talked about it. How he had so many people that had these business ideas because they knew that he was a person that built his empire from the ground up. Same was Oprah. She talked about how she had humble beginnings also, and she had all these family members and cousins that come out of the woodwork asking for stuff. So don't feel like you have the need to please. You don't owe anybody anything. Jesus already paid the price for you. Everything that you don't owe, you came in this world by yourself. You owe nobody anything, no type of loyalty, anything. What you need to be doing is making sure that what you're doing is pleasing God. And say no. It's okay. You can say no by just not coming. Now, don't tell people you coming somewhere and don't show up, because then that's a liar. And that's like being dishonest, and people can't depend on you. But because sometimes when you have a high level of energy, people are dependent on you to be there. So don't tell somebody you coming somewhere and you're not. Just don't respond to the invite, or tell them in a nice way, no, or just don't show up. But you have to make sure you're reserving your energy and your time for your obligations. Don't overextend yourself, overextend your resources, your time, your energy, your gift. And then when it's time for you to have money, it's time for you to have resources and energy to use your gift, you're so depleted. You're like, I know I shouldn't have went to that bar last night. I know I shouldn't have went to the club last night. I know I shouldn't have let that person borrow $150. Now my light bill due, and now I'm looking crazy. Just say no. And those are just some examples. But just say no, and it's okay. Dismiss the idea that you need to please people, that you need to do everything somebody wants you to do, because the minute you don't do one thing they want to do, you ain't done nothing anyway. So don't let it bother you. Say no and keep it pushing. Number 7 is be consistent. When you let yourself down, that's a hard thing. You're like, oh, but I said I was going to work out today and I didn't. If it's something that you really, if it's a goal you really want to reach, when you don't reach that goal, you like, man, I let myself down. I should have kept my goal that I had, that I wasn't gonna eat no fried food this week. I wasn't gonna pop no soda. I wasn't gonna drink no wine. I wasn't gonna go to no club. I wasn't gonna call that dude back that I told him I was gonna call him. That I said I wasn't gonna call him. I knew I shouldn't have called him. When you slip, you be so hard on yourself. You like, dang, I wasn't strong enough. I didn't have the willpower enough. God know what you're gonna do before you do it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just don't keep going down that negative path. Just don't keep calling that dude back that ain't no good. He talking to 5 women in the community. Don't keep calling him back. He got a wife and some kids at home. Don't keep calling that dude back. Get a life coach instead. My link is in the description. Call me. Video chat with me, okay? So, don't keep, like, if you say you was going to eat healthier, don't just eat, last night I ate some chicken wings. I'm 1 pound down. So, okay, I ate some chicken wings, and I'm not going to eat chicken wings every 5-6 days. Don't let that one little meal that you had that you knew weren't that healthy, tonight eat some baked chicken with some cabbage or something. Just don't keep going down that slippery hill of negative things that don't help you reach your goal. Be honest with yourself and never give up. Eric Thomas always talked about you only 100 yards away. And I keep that just flowing in my mind. All these positive affirmations that I'm getting from here, there, everywhere. You got to just keep flowing your spirit all day, keeping your mind with fields and bushels and just harvest of all these positive affirmations. And Tabitha Brown and her husband does this like Friday with Tab and Chance or whatever. And she said somebody was bashing her about having toxic positivity. I'm like, listen, those type of people, do not follow me. She requested don't follow her either. We're only trying to keep our mind with all this positive stuff because we have been through so much hell. We have been through so much warfare. We have had to bury our mothers. It's no way that you're going to continue to be an eagle in the spirit and an eagle for the kingdom and not keep your mind on all these positive things. There's no way you're going to be able to be prosperous. So when you hear people talking about toxic positivity and, oh, y'all fake prophets and all of this, don't listen to them people. Get around good people that have mutual benefits that you can give them light and they can give you light in return. So remember, you're only 100 yards away from your goal. So don't keep on doing the negative thing that doesn't help you reach your goal. Try to do more of the things you know gonna help you reach your goal. And this video gonna be kind of long because I had a lot to say. But if you rocking and rolling with me, you're a blessed tribe. We train to go. So we all about it, okay? Number 8, healthy eating habits. So you are kind of what you eat, and I've been hearing some people say that you do take on the animalistic behaviors of the animal that you eat. I'm a carnivore, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So only eat when you hungry. Sometimes I could be an emotional eater. I'm just like, oh, I'm here by myself. I can just make me a little piece of fish or something. But don't emotionally eat. Eat when you're hungry. Drink plenty of water. That's going to be your meter to say, hey, am I really hungry or just thirsty? Because they say 9 times out of 10, you're just thirsty. So drink more water. Eat when you're only hungry. Eat more baked and grilled foods. And eat more fruits and veggies. And drink plenty of water and herbal teas. Like whenever I go on a fast, God always tell me drink plenty of herbal teas, not with the caffeine in it, because that kind of triggers my anxiety a little bit. So drink herbal teas. Don't put any honey, sugar, anything in it. Drink plenty of water and eat fresh fruits and vegetables, sunflower seeds, raisins, trail mixes, and things like that. That's how I just keep myself going when I'm not eating meat and things like that. So remember to have healthy eating practices. And I'm not saying be perfect and don't have like a cheat meal, but take care of yourself because that empowers you to be happy. That keeps your vibrations higher. Yeah. So number 9, listen with both ears. So there's a reason why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth and 2 eyes. You need to be listening with your eyes. Don't listen to what people say. They're going to talk you to death. People will talk you to death. They're going to say all the right things. They're going to make all the right moves, but pay attention to their actions with your eyes. That's how you can discern the heart of a man, especially even a woman. Look at their actions. Do not worry about what they're saying. People gonna say stuff and it just goes in the wind. Look at what they do. My uncle preached a whole service at my mom's funeral about look at the fruit of a person. When I look at the fruit of my pastor, I know that he's connected with the kingdom. I know because of the fruit that he bears. All of us have a past. But look at the current fruit that the person has, and that's how you're going to be able to discern what type of character, what type of things they're going to be able to produce for you, or what type of energy they're going to produce for you. Look at the person's fruit. And the Holy Spirit, listen, people talk about their third eye, your intuition. It's nothing but the Holy Spirit. Nothing but the Holy Spirit. Pay attention to that. With all your fiber. Do not ignore that intuition, that third eye energy, that Holy Spirit. Don't ignore that. That's a part of you for a reason. When all your hairs on your skin stand up, pay attention. And that's the spiritual way to hear. But also there's a physical way to hear. People are on this earth. My grandma's over 70 years old. When she tell me, nah, that energy twisted, I'm going to listen because I know my grandma's healthy. She's got my best interest and she's somebody that's going to give it to me raw, real, and uncut. That person's energy is shady. Pay attention. Oh, that friend. Oh, I love her. Her energy's great. And you got aunties out here that's been married more than you've been alive. So listen to them. I always go to my aunties about marriage advice. Like, auntie, what did you do with your husband when this happened? And I apply it to my life how it best fits me. So listen to wise counsel. I'm not saying gossip, but listen to wise counsel, because again, hear. Don't just hear and don't act. Hear and make sure you live accordingly, because these people are going to help you, spirit and physical. And pay attention to what somebody's actions say, just not what they're talking to you to death about, their actions. And lastly, right? So lastly, how to increase your happiness in your life is to join the kingdom community. And I'm not saying this just because, it's a popular thing to say or anything, but it really is true. Once you get into the kingdom, you're going to say, listen, this is the type of connection. This is the type of resource. This is the type of spirit-led divine intervention that I've been looking for. This is the type of people that they support me. They're patient. They love me. They are going to give me all the wealth of knowledge that God has allowed them to give me at that period of time to help grow my business, grow my personality, grow me as a mother, grow me as an auntie, grow me as just a human being in the kingdom, okay? So once you go kingdom, you never go back. So just get on God's team, because being on this team, all these things that we talk about, you will have time and energy enough to focus on. So if everything I said to you is foreign, that means that you're just boggled up in so much negativity that you have just strayed away from who you were created and originally designed to be. And God will send abundance. So stop thinking about the kingdom or the world as just lack. You just lack because you have failed to ask. You have failed to use your gift and give it freely. In order for me to get clientele, for the blessed tribe to know who I am, know what I stand for, I have to get on here and sow into it. My numbers match my videos. So if you want more numbers, you're going to have to go twice as hard. You're going to have to make sure that you are sowing into other people so they can see your value. People are not just going to buy your stuff just because it's cute, just because it's packaged pretty. People are going to buy stories. They're going to buy your Holy Spirit. They're going to buy your energy. So God will send abundance over your life, your kids, and your family. So don't only just do it for you. Be happy. Be a whole mother, a whole father, so that your kids can go on to exemplify all the things that you have shown them. When you meet a kid and they don't have anything in their toolbox, emotional intelligence, academic intelligence, it's because nobody took the time to teach them. I'm so heavy on it because I had so many teachers. They were not my biological mother and father that gave me the teachings. It was other family members. As an adult, I was able to sow into their teachings and their knowledge and look back and say, well, they had so much hardship, they couldn't teach me this at that time. But God has divine timing for everything, because now I need my dad more than ever, okay? So just remember that it's not just for you. It's for those little kids you see in your family. It's for your own kids that's coming up under you. It's for the people that'll get on YouTube later on in life and see the video. It'll be for the people that you sow into scholarships so they can go on to college and open businesses and see a prosperous person looking back at them. So your destiny is not only tied to you. You being mute, you not using your gift, you're sitting there like you don't have anything that you're good at, that you can talk to somebody else about learning how to use it, giving it away for free if you need to. Steve Harvey said, find something somebody will pay you $10 to do and do it over and over and over again until you become a millionaire. It's not that hard. You are the boss. You are the person in control of your happiness. You are the person allowing people to treat you like garbage. You are the person who are allowing all these things to happen. Just like how you can reverse it, you can let people treat you like royalty, like pure gold, like a diamond. You can change how people view you based off how you view yourself. So go on, be happy today. And I just love y'all so much. Continue to sow into me and I'll sow into y'all. God bless.